Bring it up, Charlie.
Good.
Good evening, Mr. Harris.
Hi, Joyce. Well, where's the coffee?
You didn't order coffee.
I never order coffee. You force it on me.
Well, that's the whole point. I see you come to the bar, I automatically bring you coffee, right?
Right.
The key word is automatically. I automatically bring you coffee, but no more. I read an article today.
Oh, you went to the barber shop again, huh?
No, it's a fact. The guy gets in a rut. He does things automatically. He's no better than a machine.
Oh, Marty, I would never replace you with a machine.
You wouldn't?
No, of course not. You don't rust, you don't use electricity, and the only oil is that greasy kid stuff you use on your hair. You're really very cheap to run.
No, look, Charlie, I'm very serious about this.
Well, so am I. And if you don't bring me a cup of coffee right away, I'm going to replace you with a portable radio. It can't 10 bar either, but it makes just as much noise.
I'll do it because you asked me, not out of habit. There's a difference, believe me.
I see you have been exposed to man's protest against automation.
Yep. We should never let him read anything.
I find it encouraging that he can read. However, his suggestions are original. He thinks that we waiters will be more comfortable in Bermuda shorts.
Would you care for cream or sugar, sir?
I usually take it black, sir.
All right, stay in a rut. See if I care.
I'm going to check the room upstairs.
Give my best to the dice.
Giving your best to the dice is how you wound up as a waiter.
Have no fear. One day I shall recoup my fortune and possibly deign to dine here with you occasionally.
Just don't wear Bermuda shorts.
Hi, Charlie.
Well, hello there. Having fun?
Oh, I'm losing.
Don't go over 21.
I haven't for the past 5 birthdays.
It's a great night, Charlie.
We can use a few. Hey, this looks great, Nick.
Yes? Just a minute. It's for you, Charlie, a guy named Samson.
Who's Samson? Tell him I'm not here.
Sorry, he's not here.
What are you doing up here?
Actually, I was waiting for you. And since I am not permitted through those sacred portals, I am relegated to a lonely sentinel outside, full of patience, full of servitude,
I'm full of platitudes. What is it you want, Harold?
A couple in the dining room are celebrating their 20th anniversary, and they have requested that you sing their favorite song.
And you said I would.
How could I deprive them?
What was your tip, Harold?
A free enterprise, Mr. Harris.
All right. What's the song?
Just the way you look tonight.
You're cute, too. We have a special request, Joe. Just the way you look tonight.
Right. 51, fellas.
Ladies and gentlemen. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special request tonight from a couple celebrating their 20th anniversary with us. Anniversary. I have one drink and I throw it all. So I wish you'll all join me in wishing the very best to Mr. and Mrs. Bentley.
Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, but you're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you just the way you look tonight.
Hey, come on, folks, get me off the hook, will you? Here, you try it.
With each word your tenderness grows.
Very good. Now you.
Carry your lips up.
Oh, you're beautiful. Lovely. That's great. You try it.
And that laugh that wrinkles your nose.
Very good.
Touches my foolish heart.
That's lovely. That's great.
Never, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you. And the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight.
Perhaps I'd better take this, unless, of course, you wish your conversation amplified.
Hello, Charlie.
The risk of being corny, long time no see.
You were never corny.
At the risk of being truthful, why don't you get out of here?
Go ahead. Kick me. Right in the teeth.
And dirty my shoes?
You hurt hard.
Well, next to you, kid, I'm an amateur.
I'm sorry, Charlie. Truly sorry. That's why I'm here. Please sit down. Let me explain, huh?
Somebody write you a new script?
I was a fool to ever leave you.
Well, if that's a preview of your material, Linda, I'm cutting out. Harold, no check here. And no refill either. She's leaving. Give me something stronger.
Like what?
Like whatever's closest.
I saw her come in. I figured that you'd be upset.
It's been 2 years. I thought I was all over it.
But you are, Charlie. Just don't let her get to you, that's all.
Charlie, I want to talk to you.
I'm sorry we don't serve unescorted ladies at the bar.
You heard what the man said.
But I'm with you, Charlie, and I'm not leaving until I can explain something to you.
All right, Linda, baby, let's hear your story. In 2 fast sentences.
But Charlie, you just said...
I know, but it's all right.
I can't blame you for not wanting to talk to me.
That's one.
I know how you must have felt when I disappeared the way I did.
That's 2. Now, let's cut out all the jazz. Did you or did you not marry a man by the name of Eddie Baxter?
Yes, I did.
Case closed.
Charlie, I was married to Eddie before I ever met you. Now can we go someplace and talk?
Marty, send some coffee to my office. Cream and sugar?
Don't you remember?
I won't vouch for this coffee.
I know all about Marty's coffee. He wasn't exactly happy to see me, was he?
He's my friend.
Of course. And I'm the cold-hearted female that ran out on you, right?
I suppose he looks at it that way.
How do you look at it, Charlie?
Pretty much the same. I got a little wild when I couldn't find you. And then when I heard you were married, I blew my stack. You see, I thought we had something pretty great, Linda.
We did have.
Why didn't you tell me you were married?
I didn't think it was necessary.
You didn't think it was necessary?
I didn't know I was going to fall in love with you.
And just where was Eddie all the time you were working here?
In Las Vegas, getting a divorce. Our marriage never did work out right from the beginning. Eddie moved from job to job, and I just sort of followed along, picking up the pieces.
Go on.
You know the rest. How happy you and I were until Eddie showed up.
Without the divorce.
Without the divorce. He said that he still loved me and he needed me. And he wanted me to go to Mexico with him and get a fresh start.
And you went?
I thought I had to. I felt that I had to give him another chance.
Where is he now?
I don't know.
When did you last see him?
In Mexico City when I was singing there. New set of songs, but the same old Eddie. So I finally gave up. Came back to the States and filed suit for divorce.
Why didn't you tell me about him before you left, Linda?
I don't know. Charlie. I wanted to write to you so many times. By then the damage was done. Then I came back. I had to see you, Charlie. That's why I'm here.
I need a job.
Well, that's not why I'm here.
Well, I'm a businessman, and business was very good when you worked here before, so why not now? You'll start tomorrow night. Right now, suppose I check on a few things, and then I'll drive you home. Where'd you get the fur?
You gave it to me.
Anybody ever tell you you're beautiful?
You did.
Did I ever tell you I loved you?
Yes.
I still do. I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming.
Charlie Harris?
Yeah, I could be. Only I don't confess until you take off that mask.
We want to talk to you.
You mean you come in pairs? And now look, buddy.
Hello, Charlie.
Well, Lou Sampson. I should have figured an ape like this belonged to someone like you.
I always send Freddie ahead to clear the way.
Well, this guy could clear a room. Now, look, Sampson, it's early. I'm still sleepy.
You never return my phone calls, Charlie.
I ran out of dimes this month.
Or maybe you just didn't want to talk to me, huh?
Pretty good thinking, Sampson.
Mr. Sampson wants you should talk. You talk. Shall we sit down?
Yeah, sure. Make yourselves at home. Go ahead. Why don't you sit out there on the balcony, Freddie, and lean back?
You know, I admire you, Charlie. I really do. You've got a way of keeping your gambling room open while the rest of us get shut down.
I get shut down now and then.
Yeah, but not as often. You paying off somebody downtown?
No? As a matter of fact, Lieutenant Walsh would rather close me down than all the rest of your joints put together.
And what's the secret?
There's no secret, Sampson. I operate clean games, honest games. My patrons know it and they appreciate it. Now, a guy like you who operates a clip joint and fleeces at least 10 guys a night, they can't wait to blow the whistle on you.
Well, that may be right. That's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about, Charlie. Your patrons. You got the nicest, the best, the richest. Now, I say to myself, why should Charlie Harris have that whole pie all to himself?
And I say to myself, why doesn't Lou Sampson see an analyst and stop bugging me?
I'm serious, Charlie. I'm not going to open my joint again just to have it closed down. I'd much rather move into your operation with you as the front man and me as the backer.
Thanks, but no thanks.
You better think about it, Charlie.
Go bake a pizza, will you, Sampson? I'm doing fine on my own.
Yeah, that's true. But things might go bad, Charlie. Some nice people might get roughed up around your place, give it a bad name. Or maybe some fights in your restaurant will break up a lot of furniture.
You two-bit punk.
Watch it, big mouth.
Now, you watch it. Another word out of you and I'll blow a smoke ring right through your breakfast. Now take a walk.
You're making a mistake, Charlie.
Don't bleed for me, Sampson. And take Einstein here with you. Go on, take a walk.
I'll be seeing you, Charlie. You can bet on it.
I remember April and be glad. I'll be content. You loved me once in April. Your lips were warm and love and spring were new. But I'm not afraid of autumn and her sorrow. I'll remember.
Nice voice.
Nice girl. Hello, Walsh.
Hi, Charlie. Mind if we talk?
I'd rather listen.
I don't have much time.
You mean this is not a raid, Lieutenant?
Would I be alone if it was?
Okay. What's on your mind?
We had a visit this morning from Lou Sampson.
I've got some very gossipy neighbors.
No, it's just we've had a tail on him for about a week. Thought he might be going back into business again. With you, Charlie?
Well, you know me well enough, Walsh. I wouldn't go into business with a goon like Sampson.
Just thought I'd ask.
After all, I'm doing very well on my own.
You mean you opened up that room again?
Just 2 weeks after you closed me down? Now, would I be that silly?
I don't know, Charlie, would you?
Well, why don't you go upstairs and look?
I don't have a search warrant.
Legalities, legalities. Hey, Harold.
Yes?
Take Lieutenant Walsh upstairs and show him the empty room.
The empty room?
Yeah, the empty room. The one you're allowed in now that all the gambling tables are gone.
Oh, that empty room.
All right. Forget it. But if I get a tip...
We get a raid.
Yep. We'll steer clear of Lou Sampson.
You don't have to ask.
So long, Charlie.
I won't forget, but I won't be lonely. I remember April, and I'll smile.
You seem good.
It's good to be back.
Hungry? Thirsty?
Yeah.
Happy?
It's like a dream, Charlie.
Dreams are for kids, honey. We're for real.
I love you, Charlie Harris.
Excuse me, honey. Some business just walked in.
Doesn't it always?
Why don't you wait in the office? I'll have Harold service there, okay?
Don't let your coffee get cold.
Hello, Charlie.
Sampson? Delilah?
Very funny, Charlie.
Don't bother to order, boys.
Why not? I hear the food's very good here.
Oh, you didn't come here to chew on a steak, Sampson.
That's right, Charlie. I came to chew the fat. Sit down.
No, thanks.
I think you're better. I want to talk about that new canary you just hired. What's her name? Linda Baxter?
What about her?
Sit.
Get to the point, Sampson, and fast.
All right. Rumor has it you used to be kind of sweet on this gal.
Oh, that's a rather archaic way of putting it.
Huh?
Skip it.
Rumor also has it that she means a great deal to you.
So?
So, coincidence is a funny thing, Charlie. It just so happens I can help you, and I'd be glad to, so long as you help me.
Cut the double talk. What are you getting at, Sampson?
We'll see in just a minute. I want you to meet a friend.
Hello, Lou.
Sit down, kid. Mr. Harris, you and this boy have got a lot in common. Meet Eddie Baxter. That's right. Linda Baxter's husband. Say hello to your competition, Eddie.
Hi. What's the deal, Sampson?
All right, I'll lay it on the line. This guy owes me some dough, quite a bit as a matter of fact. He wants off the hook. So I say to him, sure, so long as you don't cause any trouble for my friend Charlie Harris. I say to him, give the girl the divorce, don't raise a stink. All for my friend Charlie Harris.
You plan to cause trouble?
She's my wife, Mr. Harris. I love her. I don't want to lose her.
Ah, isn't that sweet?
Charming.
I'm an opportunist, Charlie. When I hear you hire this girl, I remember the name, and I remember this boy owes me a bundle. So I dug him up. Now, are we partners? Or does this boy make it rough on your girlfriend?
I'll have to think about it.
Sure, and sleep on it. I'll expect to hear from you tomorrow.
You will. Now, why don't the three of you just take a walk?
I'd like to hear Linda sing.
You've heard her.
I agree with Charlie. Let's keep everything pleasant and nice. Let's go, boys. Until tomorrow, Charlie.
I'll be in touch.
No more bets, please. 20, black, and even.
I guess I'm just a natural-born loser.
In a place like this, losers are made, not born.
Well, let's get out of here then. Anyway, I have to sing in a minute. I can't be late. The boss is all business.
True, but I hear he's terribly successful.
All right, folks, a new spin and a new number. Here we go. I think this will be your lucky charm.
You know, if you were nice to this boss, he might let you off early tonight.
Is that nice enough?
It's a beginning. Hurry up and sing.
I'll speed up my tempo. Guilty heart, you've had your fling at love. Now it's time.
Marty?
Sorry, Charlie, we're fresh out of coffee.
Well, that's good. You also fresh out of bar towels?
What are you talking about?
Well, this bar's like a pig pen.
Now, look, don't take your bad moods out on my bar.
Your bar puts me in bad moods.
What are you talking about? We use plenty of soap and water.
And my coffee.
And in this bar, too. Look, you can see my own reflection right there.
Oh, that's a frightening thought. Maybe you better keep it dirty.
Charlie?
What is it, Ed?
Somebody outside asked me to give you this.
You still out there?
Yeah.
I only meant to play.
I told Samson I'd call him tomorrow.
Samson doesn't know I came back here.
Why did you come back?
Well, I thought we might be able to help each other.
What do you mean, help each other?
You don't want me to cause Linda any trouble. Well, I don't want to cause her any trouble either.
Go on.
I owe Lou Sampson $1,500. Now, he's been pressing me for it. You know how rough he can play.
Tell me something new, Eddie. I got that message inside.
Okay. Now, if I had the dough to pay him off, I'd be free to go my way, and he wouldn't have any hold over you.
Oh, I see. You want me to give you the $1,500?
$2,000. I figure I got to come out a little ahead.
Yeah. Your type usually does.
Up to you, Mr. Harris. The way things stand, I got to play ball with Sampson or else.
If I give you the money, you promise to leave town for good?
I'd like nothing better. If I could get Sampson off my neck, I wouldn't cause you and Linda any trouble. I swear it.
All right, Eddie. I'll have the money for you tomorrow afternoon. Where do I reach you?
Staying at the Layton Hotel on 6th.
I'll be there tomorrow. In the meantime, stay away from Linda. I don't want her to know you're in town.
Oh, yeah, sure. I understand. I guess I caused her enough grief.
Yeah, I guess you have. What room is Eddie Baxter in?
Second floor, 201. Hey, wait a minute. Gotta see if he's in. What's your name?
Mr. Charles Harris.
Hello, Baxter. Got a guy named Harris here to see you. Are you in? Yeah, he's in.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Come on in. Oh, Charlie. You want a beer?
I won't be around long enough to drink it.
Ah, you Guess you brought the money, huh?
Mm-hmm. 2,000. I want you to pay off Sampson and be out of town by tonight.
Oh, sure thing. You kept your part of the deal, I keep mine.
You'd better.
Give me information. Hello. Give me a number on Linda Baxter. It might be a new one. She hasn't been here long.
Another round for table 4.
You just can't win. You just can't win for losing.
Oh, good evening, Marty.
It is?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. Just trying to keep the whole bar clean.
Relax. Don't wear yourself out. It looks fine.
Charlie, are you well?
I never felt better in my life. The whole world looks great to me, Marty.
Including this bar?
Why fuss? A bar's a bar. It has to get messed up now and then, doesn't it? Oh, I gotta pick up Linda. Try to relax. Well, you don't work so hard, Marty.
You can't win. You just can't win. No way.
Who is it?
Guess.
Oh, Charlie.
Linda. Hey, what? Come on inside. Tell me what happened. What happened? Huh?
It was Eddie. He was here.
Eddie.
He wanted me to go away with him. He told me about the money you gave him. And when I wasn't...
Come here. Sit down. Sit down. Did you call the doctor?
Oh, no, I'm all right. I'm just so frightened.
I should have never trusted him.
Why did you give him money?
To keep him away from you, to keep him from causing trouble. There's only one way to handle a guy like that. Look, honey, call Marty on the phone. Tell him to pick you up and take you to the club. You'll be safer there.
Where are you going?
To do what I should have done in the first place.
Hey! What are you doing here?
I just saw Linda.
So? I didn't see her. I called, but she wouldn't answer me.
Hold on, Marty. Get up, you punk.
Well, here comes the fuzz.
Hi, Charlie.
I'd offer you a drink, but I know how you feel about bribes.
I understand you paid a visit tonight to one Eddie Baxter.
Oh, I see. You went crying to the cops, huh? All right, Walsh. Yeah, I went to see him, and I gave him a workout. But he had it coming, believe me.
We can go into that later. Downtown.
What's the charge? Assault and battery?
Now we should work, Charlie. It's murder. Eddie Baxter was beaten to death.
Come on, will you, Walsh? I've been telling you all night. I didn't kill him. I didn't hit him that hard.
You say you only hit him with your fist?
Right.
According to the coroner, death was caused by a blow to the side of the head from a blunt instrument. You sure you didn't hit him with your gun?
I don't even have a gun. You know that.
Well, still, the hotel desk clerk says you're the only one he saw go up to Baxter's room until we found the body an hour later.
Well, he could be lying, or somebody could have gone up the fire escape. Why don't you grab Lou Sampson and ask him a few questions?
I intend to. You say Baxter owed him $1,500?
Yeah. And I think he planned on skipping without paying it.
What makes you think that?
Well, when he went to see Linda, he wanted her to go away with him. He had the full 2,000 then.
Did he have the money on him when you roughed him up?
I don't know. I didn't go through his pockets. I was so mad I didn't even think of the money.
So mad you might have killed him, Charlie?
Oh, come on, will you, Walsh? It's morning. Don't you ever go to bed?
I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm only doing my job. I personally don't think you'd kill a man, but in this case, the facts are all against you. You were angry with Eddie. You went to the hotel to beat him up. He died from a beating. When we found him, he didn't have any money on him. Now, I just can't take your word that you didn't kill him. Say, okay, forget it, Charlie.
Well, what do you plan to do, book me?
I don't know. I want to talk to Linda, and then I want to question Sampson about the gambling debt.
He'll deny there ever was a debt.
All I can do is ask questions.
Do me a favor, will you, Walsh? Let me go while you're questioning the others.
Charlie, with so much against you.
Well, that's exactly why I want to be free. To try and tear down some of that evidence.
I don't know, Charlie.
Well, look, Walsh, we've known each other for 10 years. We played a lot of cat and mouse with my gambling room, but we did get to know each other pretty well. And I think we have a certain amount of respect for one another.
All right, Charlie. I won't book you until I question the others. You're free to go. For the time being.
Thanks, Walsh.
For your sake, I hope you come up with something.
For my sake? You know, I'm really doing this for you, Walsh. Well, I hate to see you convict an innocent man. Especially when that innocent man is me.
Get out of here.
Well, that's about it. Either we figure out who killed Eddie Baxter, or I'll be charged with murder in the first degree.
My law is a bit rusty, but I should be proud to handle your defense.
That alone would convict me.
Did you say Baxter was hit on the head with a blunt instrument?
Yeah. Well, the way I figure it, someone must have come into the room shortly after I worked him over. Maybe Baxter was still unconscious. I don't know. Anyway, this someone must have slugged him and taken the money. Harold, I want you to check into the Leighton Hotel.
With or without luggage?
You're on your own. I don't care how you do it, but check that desk clerk. Find out if he knows Lou Sampson. Also, check for a fire escape. See if there's a way for a man to get up into Baxter's room without passing the clerk.
Why not send Marty? He looks much more the type to inhabit a second-class hotel.
I have other plans for Marty. We have a little safe to crack.
Oh, no, not that again. I'm trying to live down my past.
And I'm trying to liven up my future. Now, if you guys don't lend me a hand...
He's right, Marty. We must do all we can to save our master's life, so he can treat us like dogs while we slave in his service.
We can negotiate the Magna Carta some other time, Harold. Now, about the hotel...
I was just leaving. Dogs, serfs, slaves, and this was my day for polo. Should like a room, my good man.
Here?
This is the Leighton Hotel.
Yeah?
Then here I shall stay. It has been highly recommended to me.
It has?
Oh, here you are, my boy. You may keep the change. Gently, gently. Well, sir, I trust you have a vacancy.
Oh, yes, sir. If you'll just sign the register. You know, we had a murder here last night.
I am not interested in the hotel's social activities. I find most of them boring.
Even a murder?
My dear boy, when you've seen one, you've seen them all. By the by, do you have a message here for me from a Mr. Lou Sampson?
Sampson?
Yes, he's the one who asked me to come here. Do you know him?
Well, only by name, but he didn't leave any message. Not here anyway.
What a pity. Then I shall have to call him. Do you know the number, perchance?
Oh, no, why should I?
Why shouldn't you? When Mr. Sampson suggested that I check into this hotel, he said the room clerk could be trusted.
He did?
That he did. And in my business, secrecy is of the utmost importance.
What is your business?
Secrecy. But you do have a trusting face. I am an explosive expert, known in the trade as a bomb man. You know, dynamite, nitroglycerin, and things like that. Now, if you will please call Mr. Sampson for me.
Well, like I said, I don't even know his number.
Very well, then you may carry my bags to my room. But for mercy's sake, don't drop them suddenly. Oh, precisely.
I don't care what Charlie Harris said. I hardly knew Eddie Baxter.
He didn't owe you a gambling debt?
Of course not. If you owed me money, I'd tell you. Why should I lie?
I don't know. With a character like you, it could be habit.
Now, look, Lieutenant. It's my word against Charlie's, and I say Eddie Baxter didn't owe me a dime.
You're better at safes than you are at windows.
I'm kind of out of practice.
Well, now, let's see where Lou Sampson keeps his IOUs.
Nope. Hey, what makes you so sure this guy's got a safe?
Well, all shady characters have a safe.
Is that why you got one?
That's pretty funny, Marty. Here we are. This is it. Go to it, boy.
You know, my ears aren't what they used to be.
Yeah, I can see that. They're bigger.
It's coming. It's coming.
Go ahead, boy.
It's coming.
Easy.
It's gone. Lost the
All right,
torch.
just keep coming back there. Keep at it. Just keep at it. Go ahead. If we can find Eddie Baxter's IOU, we can prove his link with Sampson. I still think for the plan. Marty?
Listen. I think I got it.
Forget it.
There. There you are.
You won't find any IOUs in there. It was all a setup.
What are you talking about?
And I was the fall guy.
To my Samson, with love, Linda.
You were right, Marty. I should have been more careful the second time.
Guilty heart, you've had your fling at love. Now it's time to feel the sting of love. You were wrong right from the very start. You were wrong, my guilty heart. Love's a game I only meant to play.
Hello, Sampson.
I got your call late, Charlie. I was busy all day.
Oh, that's all right. Listen, come on up to the gambling room. I want to show you my setup. Come on.
Away, hearts were high, and so I lost the game.
Oh, do you mind leaving your shadow out here in the hall? I'm very particular about the type I allow in here.
Why don't we just talk in your office, Charlie?
Oh, no. I've decided you're the winner, Lou. You want it in my place? I'm going to show you just what you're getting into. You do still want to take over, don't you?
Yeah. Okay, Freddie, you wait here. Hey, what's the idea? Where's all the crowd?
Oh, didn't I tell you? I had a hunch Walsh might stage a raid tonight, so I kept them out just for this evening.
Well, sure got a nice setup here.
Yep. And you sure went through a lot of trouble to get it, Lou.
You mean you're ready to cut me in?
What choice do I have? Looks like Walsh can pin that murder rap on me. I'll need all the dough I can raise to defend myself.
Those are the breaks, Charlie.
That's right. But you know, I admire a man that makes his own breaks. A man like you, Sampson. So let's talk straight. Maybe we can make a deal.
Now, what do you mean, talk straight?
Well, I was checking you out the other day. I found out you have an interest in a nightclub in Mexico City.
I own a lot of places.
That's true. But you spent most of your time lately in Mexico. Maybe that's where you got chummy with Linda, huh? You always did go for the boss.
I don't follow you, Charlie.
Oh, try. Linda was married to a punk named Baxter. He probably had a lot on her, or he would have gotten rid of her a long time ago. So the two of you cook up a scheme. She comes back here and she starts singing Hearts and Flowers again. And fool that I am, I fall for it. Then you get the punk up here. You tell him he can make 2,000, and he thinks he can get Linda back.
You don't make sense, Charlie. I'm not staying around here for this kind of talk. Come on, open up.
The door's locked, Sampson. And by now, my boys have your bodyguard on ice.
What's the idea?
Like I said, I'm ready to make a deal.
What, even after all that wild talk of yours?
It's not wild and you know it. You and Linda set me up for a patsy. You rough her up a little and then she tells me it was Eddie. You knew I'd find him and work him over. Then you get your strong arm boy in there and finish the job. I get framed, Linda gets rid of her husband, and you move into my territory.
You forget you're the only one who was seen going up to that room.
That's right. But Harold checked the hotel today. The room next door to Eddie's was rented by a guy who fits your boy's description. After I left, he finished the job and went back to his room.
You're a very smart man, Charlie.
I'm smart enough to know when I'm being framed by experts. That's why I'd like to make a deal with you, Sampson, to save my own neck. We'll throw your boy to the wolves. Let him take the rap. Say it was a case of robbery. In exchange, I'll cut you in right here.
Might be done.
That should be our little friend.
Harold said you wanted to see me.
Come on in, sweetheart. I think you know Mr. Sampson.
Why, no, I don't believe...
That's all right, honey. He understands the whole thing.
Everything?
Everything.
Sorry, Charlie.
It's all right, kid. You still sing a great song.
Charlie wants to make a deal. He wants my bodyguard to take the rap.
Oh, why not? He actually did the killing, didn't he?
Sure, and just like you figured it. Only he was following my orders. If he should talk, I'd be in trouble.
Don't make any deals, Lou. Don't take the chance.
Well, now, aren't you sweet?
She's right, Charlie. You can't prove what really happened. So we might just as well stick with the pat hand.
Well, I tried, but I guess you win, Lou. You get the girl and the place.
You still gonna turn it over to me?
Why not? You take it over anyway after they caught me off to jail. So I'd like to give you a few tips about the place, Lou. You know why I kept the crowd out tonight?
You said you had a hunch there might be a raid.
Well, it was a little more than a hunch. You see, I know a lot of Walsh's tricks. Every now and then he sneaks a man in here late at night and bugs the place.
What?
Oh, he's very clever. Then he gets a couple of guys to listen in, and when they hear a gambling sound, he calls for a raid. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Would you care to say a few more words for the boys downtown, Lou?
Okay, honey, that's all we need. Wrap it up.
Charlie.
No explanations, baby. Walsh should be here any minute. Save it for him.
Let me go, Charlie.
Go. Honey, I'm the guy who keeps trying to make you stick around, remember? And I finally figured it out.
We'll be together, Charlie.
Yeah, every visiting day.
Here you are, Charlie. Why don't you go home?
I suffer better here.
Oh, I admit it was a bum night all around. How about that Walsh? Not only takes Samson Linda, he takes the gambling tables, too.
So we're out of business. Who needs it? Who needs anything, Marty?
Now, slow down, Charlie.
Well, who needs to play? Who needs to work? Answer me that, Marty.
Well, I admit I have no appetite.
Hello, darling. Don't you remember me? I was here last year. We went out together.
Oh, yeah, sure. I remember you.
I was so sorry. I had to go to Paris the next day. I had no time to call you and say goodbye.
Oh, that's all right. You're here now.
Yes, I am. I think I am.
Charlie, the second time. Slow, remember?
Listen, Harold, lock up, will you? Well, I'm leaving.
Not again. Charlie, supper, think about it. Who needs to work? Who needs to play?
It's simple. You need to work, I need to play. Good night, boys.
Good night, boys.
What did you say your name was?
Thanks for allowing me to spend this hour with you, and I hope you'll tune in next week for the Dick Powell Theater. Good night.